Is the melanin on? Yes, it is. Is the heater on? Yes, it is. Marquee. Gotta put. I love this thing. I love it. Let me tell y'all though, I ran out of H's because y'all remember I had to ready bed. So I had to do the love and hip hop. So yeah, you get it. Hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I am doing well, and I'm here to do another review for love and hip hop. Make sure to go ahead and thumbs up this video. Go ahead and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And comment down below. Let's go ahead and get into love and hip hop. Yandy and Juju meet up. Y'all know Cameron's girlfriend. She always doing a photo shoot. Like last time we saw her, she was in the bushes. This time she doing the all white Lisa Ray. Yandy wants to tell her like the elephant in the room, aka Mindy, you remember the wedding you came to, girl? Well, you know the papers you supposed to sign when you for real get married and you send them off and that means y'all are official tissue. Well, I ain't sending the papers in. Yandy, what? Like, how could you do that? One thing that I do like about Juju, she will tell you exactly what she's thinking, whether she likes you or not. Yandy was like, yeah, I feel like complete shit. But I gotta tell you, I got a phone call, like a little looky from Samantha's best friend. She wants to talk about little parentheses, and you know anything about parentheses, I will drop what I'm doing, get a helicopter, and drop in. I'm like, okay, Yandy, we get it. So the plot thickens, and she wants to meet up with Samantha's best friend. I'm like, girl, that tricks. It's a trick. Remy and Papoose, they're trying to figure out how everything is going. Status post Remy getting a new management squad, aka Papoose. She want to put him, you know, not to the side, but she just want to see how everything moves without Papoose running everything, because he wants to do his career, the kid's career, and they want to have a baby, so it's just too much. So anywho, I personally think Remy felt a little smothered once she got out of jail, and yeah, now she's trying to Remy, I know what you're trying to do, but I feel like everybody need him a little Papoose. Remy, you better Remy, ma'am. Anyway, I like them together. I enjoy Papoose. Remy, girl, get with the program. But anywho, the chick that she hired for the squad is pregnant. I was like, Remy, you didn't do no background information. That makes Papoose want a baby even more. He was like, look, boo, she pregnant and still running stuff. What you trying to do? She was like, do not pressure me, Pap. It was the fine print. You remember I said 365 days from the day of the wedding, I can conceive. I was like, okay, you're good. Okay, it's getting a little petty boots. Like, do you want the little fetus or not? Like, and I understand. Having a baby, it's huge. I get it. But girl, you all the way up. But is her album out yet? Like, I understand. There's steps. There's levels to this. Oh, I'm so sick of this Creep Squad mess. Cisco is meeting up with Tara. It's so good to see Tara. Yes, it is. She is all about her children's lives. She cannot deal with Peter. I'm sitting there like, what was I expecting? For her to be in Candyland? Absolutely not, boo. They just had another baby. He's on baby number 10, is it? So yeah, they meet up because Cisco is the godfather of one little baby's Hunter or whatever the baby name is. So he's like for real in there, like family with them. So he wants to talk to Tara about what's going on with Peter, because of course she knows him better than anybody else on the planet. Of course Tara would be on his side about the money situation. Anybody would. You don't just be interjected on people's paper. Like, that was his event. Leave that alone. Karma's a bitch and it's gonna bite you. And furthermore, what was your problem with that? Like, you have a problem with Rich. Now you have a problem with Peter because he's good friends with Rich. Like, what? Peter about the money. Just go on and take a L. Like, I don't know why you sitting there like you owe me some money. Like, I understand, but don't be sitting around looking for no check. Oh, they start getting loud with each other, and then we figure out that Cisco, he don't want to look like an ass kisser, and he's embarrassed. Cisco has a lot going on, but that doesn't give you any type of reason to be lashing out on people, stopping people's money flow, like messing up all your karma. Like, I swear dudes are worse than females sometimes, but they just keep it all in, and then, yeah. Snoop and Jay, they're not together anymore, but they are working on Gorgeous Gangster. And their business relationship. Sophia Green, she's in the studio, and Snoop is in there too. And Vado, he comes through just to hear everything, and she needs some advice from him about the business. And basically it was like, look, boo, business versus pleasure principle. Do you want baby girl like that or not? You got to make sure, like, this is getting a little murky, boo. Don't do that. As much as I love Snoop, you know what Jay wanted at the end of the day. Quit acting like, okay, we'll talk about that a little later about this showcase. Speaking of all these new record labels, Major Galore is the first lady of Gwinnett Entertainment. Like, you know what, something about DJ Self just rubs me the wrong way. It just screams shiesty to me. Like, I don't know why, but I just always be looking at him like, He meets up with Major Galore, and they have a talk about Mariah Lynn and everything that's going on. And she's been hearing that Mariah Lynn has been shading her, and she not putting up with that, and blah, blah, blah. She the first lady of Gwinnett, and blah, 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 blah. DJ Self is like, she messing up my reputation, my money, I gotta go speak to her. I'm sitting here like, oh my God, can we just focus, people? Focus! Remy is out here literally working, honey. They show the hip hop honors. Her and Papoose, they go out to dinner afterwards to celebrate. He gives her a gift, and she's like, oh my God, what is this? Like, a pregnancy test? Really, Papoose? He's like, yo, I really think I hit it out of the park. Like, I really think this is a go. He want that baby so bad. She need to buy my baby so real. Mariah Lynn and DJ Self meet. Can I please tell you guys how sick of this beef I am with them? Like, it seems like every single season it's Mariah Lynn versus DJ Self. He ends up telling him, you know what? After some thinking, I signed the contract. I want to be a part of the Gwinnett team because I'm loyal and I'm going to be the first lady. He's sitting here like, yay, no, you're not. Whoa, what? He ends up telling them, well, first of all, you know, I got this other artist, and I am glad that he told her that. He didn't string her along, but then he was like, I really want you guys to meet up and squash this stuff because both of y'all can't be working together on Gwinnett, you feel what I'm saying, and be winning. I'm like, okay, stop it. I get what you were trying to do, DJ Summers. Yandy ends up meeting with this Koko chick, Samantha's best friend, like real sketchy on the side of the street. Like, they just looking around, cuckoo. It's like, what in the hell? So they meet up, and baby girl in her mouth starts talking to Yandy, and it had nothing to do with little parentheses. Like, nothing at all. It had everything to do with Samantha and Erica going against Yandy. They got tapes and stuff. Like, we are really on some Lifetime type of stuff. Like, I have the tapes. I can get them to you. I don't want to be involved in it. Yandy was like, yeah, well, I'm going to get that however I can. And she just walk away. I'm sitting here like, what type of meeting is this? And ma'am, you're still up to no good. There's no way you're just going to, it was a little fishy. I smelt that. Fishy. It's time for the meeting. Mariah versus Galore. It starts out okay. Everybody's speaking their piece about what they think. Then here come the jabs out of nowhere. DJ Self was like, you know what we're going to do? How we're going to squash this? Both of y'all are going to get a chance to perform. It's going to be like a little inside type of thing. Whoever wins gets to perform for Powerhouse. I was like, you know what? That's actually a pretty good messy idea, but that's pretty good. I mean, then they can't argue anymore. Whoever does the best performance, like, they got to give them their props, even though next week's episode they're going to be fighting. But still, it's time for the launch for Gorgeous Gangsta. Method Man is still fine. I don't care what nobody says. I love me some Method Man. I do. I really enjoy him. I've always enjoyed him. Like, everybody comes out to support. Snoop has her lineup. Everybody's doing good. Jay is lit for Christ. Like, she has had too many shots of Patron. She is like hyped, like over talking everything. Like, yeah, everybody's sitting there like, shh. Jay, man, you need a for real stadium seat. Like, I don't know where she was coming from talking about you can fuck whoever you want to. Whoa, ma'am, where did that come from? Like, I'm a little confused. There was no previous setup. Nothing. I'm confused about this scene. I don't know what happened. I'm as confused as Snoop. I love Snoop. Chill out, mate. Like, I was rolling. I loved it. Jay ends up following Snoop out. They're going back and forth. Snoop is like, yo, this is business. Like, we don't have time for this. I cannot do this with you. And Jay, I'm like, you know what, Jay? Something really wrong with you, girl. Like, you go back to Chicago. This ain't really what you want, boo. Like, Peter and Cisco meet up so that they can resolve or dissolve their friendship. Cisco's like, yo, is it about the money? And Peter is like, hell yeah, it's about the money. I got 10 damn kids. $10,000 is a lot to me. I need my money right now. Cisco, sir, that was rude. Very rude in general. Taking money out of somebody else's hand. I can't stand that. I hate that. I cannot. Cisco, ew. You better be glad Peter wants to bring you back into the fold. And then this is where the vulnerability happens because they charge at each other. And I was like, where the hell is that coming from? But then after that, Peter is like, yo, do you want to figure this out? Let him go. Like, we can talk about this. What's really going on? Cisco was like, you really want to know what's going on? And we're all like, yes. I don't need y'all. Peter was like, but I need you. I was like, you better come through, Lifetime movie. Come through. That's how you got them 10 kids. Bring it on. Come on. Cisco just lashed out because he felt alone. His mother's dying, and he feels like he is literally alone. When he said, you better be glad you got your kids with you, I was like, Lord, Cisco, come on. Unleash the jacket. Come on over. Come on. Right here. That still doesn't give you an excuse to be acting like a dick. No. No more fighting. Please use your words. I'm glad that they hugged it out. You my brother, man. You my brother. I'm glad they hugged it out. Pow, pow, watch dog bow wow. Now, getting back with Rich, child. He more petty than Peter was. I didn't even know Peter was that petty, but Rich is petty Patrick. That was the episode. I did check out Leave It to Stevie. Oh my God. I love Scrappy and Jock on this show. Like, they need their own reality show of just nothingness because they are freaking hilarious to me. Faith. She want to put her faith in Stevie. Faith Evans done went from you gets no love to love like this. Okay, I ain't never had love like this before. We gonna see how this works out. I don't know with Faith and Stevie. I'm not sure, but they're very grown ass adults. We'll see. I did check out K. Michelle's show. I do watch this. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine. But K. Michelle, why in the world you letting your ex best friend, or maybe it's still a best friend, lick your box when you're apparently so in love with the doctor? Like, I don't understand K. Michelle and her actions sometimes. It's like she wants to do good. But when you would do good, evil is always present. Like, I don't know. Like, I really don't understand K. Michelle. Child, I checked out Being Mary Jane. That is my show. I enjoyed it. Last season was magnifique. The opening episode to this one, she's in New York now, and I gotta get used to her being in New York. I love that Big Dee. It's gonna be like her, is the word protagonist? Yeah, I think that's the word I'm looking for in this season. It's on Netflix. If you have missed it, I need you to check it out. And I gotta catch back up with the have and have-nots. But that is what I've been watching. Let's talk about this down below. Make sure you comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you on the next video. Peace, love, and war. That good stuff. God bless. Bye.